the active. You get to activate it, you get to slow him down. It does obviously, it heals you and it does a little bit of damage.
Top flash. You know, one of the things I started doing early, you know, when I started playing this game with you, I was playing a lot of AD carries, and you know that was all I wanted to play, and you kind of gave me a good advice. I think Bloodthirster is probably one of the strongest starting items with you know, an AD carry, and so the fact that she's going to Blade of the Rune King, I don't think is a very good choice.
I mean, I understand where she wants to come from, because she wants to be able to poke and she wants to do that percentage of health damage, and I understand that a lot. But when you're behind, is it the best thing that you want to do? I don't know. You know, I can't personally say yes or no. I mean, there's ups and downs to both, but we'll see. But I'm still surprised I haven't seen much action from Nasus.
I feel like though, like that percentage health is really not that much of an advantage early game, because nobody's going to have that much unless they're just getting brutally farmed or fed.
Well, and you know what, they said the exact same thing, and we'll hold on. He gets away Unibot. And they said that in the LCS, like your stack, you know, if you even stack health at all, you know, which is probably going to be one, maybe two champions in the game, they're not going to have that much early game. So rushing, and as we're talking,
let's probably get out of there and stay alive.
Like I said, I mean, that's what they needed, though. They needed this Nasus to come and make something happen.
Yeah, and you know, the funny thing is, exactly what we said, what our predictions were about Caitlyn and Sivir.
Probably a miscommunication by bot. They don't have any wards. I mean, if you look on the map right now, it's all Ottoman's wards. I mean, those are all blue wards.
I feel like Caitlyn's not taking advantage of her traps, though. She's not really putting them in the bushes or anything.
Well, that's just going to give free mana to Sivir, so honestly, the only reason to put him there would be for somebody like Thresh. And at that point, it's going to be a tough lane, like I said, no matter what. Caitlyn did have the, you know, obviously the longer range for the poke, but it just looked like, you know, Sivir's obviously already 4-1. You know, she's sitting right now on 1,300 gold, so she can go finish up a Bloodthirster if she wants. Oh, it looks like Caitlyn might get caught. Yep,
looks like Caitlyn's gonna get knocked out. There we go. Oh, Nunu,
why,
no!
I'm not even sure why Nunu would even show up.
He wants to just ride his Yeti into action and just try to be a hero. Oh, no.
He might get away.
Oh, he's just setting himself up.
You know, with Thresh coming in, I think he was pretty much done anyways.
Done.
Make volleyball.
I couldn't even think of a funny term right there, but yeah.
Dunzo McFunzo, man.
Dunzo McFunzo. So it looks like...
You honestly, though, real quick, I have to give it to Nidalee up top. He's doing pretty well, considering, like I said, you know, Aurelia got that first kill. He did get ganked. You know, he is 0-2, but he's only 17 CS behind, which obviously, you know, that's a pretty hefty amount, but, you know, he's within 1,000 gold of Aurelia. So that's the nice part. The Sivir to Caitlyn is the big thing that like I said, we need to look for. And that's a basically 1,700 gold lead over on Sivir versus Caitlyn. I mean, that's a BF sword right there. That's going to be huge amounts of damage. And we'll kind of see where that goes. But like I said, I mean, the late game here is really what I think KingstonFunClan needs to look for. I mean, they're down 11-2, but the game is by no means over.
Yeah, I mean, if they can hold out, that Caitlyn could do a lot. They have, like I said, you know, the Ottoman Empire's got a lot of, I mean, they got more CC than, they got a lot of, you know, more stuns, but when it comes to heavy nukes and damages, Kingston's got it late game. You know, you got those Nidalee spears that can really take a chunk out of you.
She's going bruiser style, so her spears aren't going to be doing as much, but they'll still poke, which is the reason why I think more people are playing an AP Nidalee versus a bruiser style, because I mean, if you're playing a bruiser anyways, you're kind of, in my opinion, I think you're limiting yourself, because half of her kit is AP anyways, and most of her cougar stance has two abilities that scale with AP. So by going AD kind of bruiser, you're basically just going with the health. Hold on, someone got a counter gank on top. He's got to have, yes, he has ult. He's the ult. See, there's just not enough damage.
Yeah, he's gonna. You know, actually, I was about to say I thought Nasus was gonna get out of there alive, but you know,
no.
he didn't have enough health. He did not have enough health. Let's see what he's building right now. Looks like he's going, you know, since he, I don't know about this build. I mean, I think one of the best builds with Nasus is to, you know, get him a little bit tankier, and I think if you look...
Well, the locket gives him, it gives him the 300 health. It's going to give him the armor, the CDR, and the health regen, which is something, and most junglers right now are just going for a more support style jungle. And Nasus just, I mean, you know how Nasus works. He does just a lot of natural damage.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have
to go. I feel like one of the best builds on it is to maybe I don't know. I mean, I always rush to Warmogs on him. I know that doesn't really give you much more benefits other than just, you know, 1,000 health. But
well, you get the health and the regen, but I mean, overall, the locket's going to be better for team fights. They have a lot of AoE damage.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good. I don't know about the. Spear Stone's a pretty good idea, but overall, I think he fell behind very early. J4 went. He ganked a lot more often. He was more mobile. He wasn't just sticking in the jungle, and he was getting in those lanes and getting in you know, especially bottom space, picking up that assist money.
I mean, and the thing to note right now is just they're not only are they at a gold disadvantage, but they're also at a level disadvantage, and that could hurt them pretty bad. I mean, the support is 2 levels under, but they did catch out Thresh.
Big fight going on down middle. Looks like Thresh is going to get the old Slam City to the face. Lux,
wow, that Lux ult is doing a lot of damage right now.
She's chunking pretty hard right now. Let's see.
She's got to be...
it's for, you know, almost 500 damage. It's a pretty good chunk.
But that's going to be a dragon for... So, I mean, like I said, just because they're down kills doesn't mean they're necessarily out of the game. I mean, they're down... Look at this. They're down basically 5k gold, and they just... You know, they pick somebody off, and like I said, if somebody gets caught with the Nunu Snowball and with the Nunu, or with the Nasus Wither, they basically can't go anywhere because that's going to set up Xerath to basically land a stun. And if he doesn't, then, you know, there's some problems because they're so slow at that point, especially without Merc Treads, which so far nobody's picked up on Ottoman Empire side, and the only person that hasn't finished their boots yet is Thresh. So all of them can basically be put to a dead stop between Wither and Snowball.
Anything can happen in MOBA, you know.
Very true. Well, we're at 20 minutes. You know, like I said, they're 5k gold down, but you saw they have the damage to kill somebody. Can they pick somebody off and basically turn a fight 4v5? It's kind of what we're hoping. But Jarvan again.
Everyone's in some trouble here.
Got the ult. She does have the flash, so she should be fine. I wouldn't stick around there.
Coming in. J4's ult is down.
Yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. I think she's just gonna let Nasus kind of get some farm up top and farm his Q a little bit. That's the biggest problem with Nasus in the jungle, is you don't get to farm your Q as much. A lot of times they're maxing their E, which is the Spirit
Fire. We just had it. You know, Nunu got his ult on enough to slow for Xerath to pick up a kill on Thresh. I know Thresh is not one of those biggest threats in the team right now in terms of, you know, his items, but it's just something like that.
Here comes Jarvan behind. This is gonna, yep. Xerath's probably gonna die. Well, he doesn't have his ult, so I guess it depends on.
Right there. Should.
Got the stun though. No, they should be fine. That's a ballsy Caitlyn though.
Yeah, she's got 36 health and she's sticking around.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, I mean, right now, Ottoman Empire, what they're doing is basically, they have the, you know, their foot on their neck and they're just stomping, man. They just got to keep going. And if they stop, like I said, I mean, this game can turn around basically in one team fight. If Nasus gets, you know, 1 or 2 more items, obviously Nidalee just got top turret, so that's a plus as well.
It's not lasting the night there.
Xerath did get the shutdown for that though, so that's actually going to be a nice chunk of change for him. I mean, he's sitting on basically 1,000 more gold than, you know, the next player in, which is going to be Nidalee, sitting at 6,200.
How much gold Xerath's got in the bank though? His wallet's pretty stuffed.
Exactly, and like I said, I mean, 13-5. You know, they were down what 11-2 just a minute ago. So they're, you know, if they can continue to just slowly crawl back, you know, this game can definitely change in the favor. And I don't know if they don't have that push forward, so they didn't know who else might have been in there. They decided not.
Let's go to the viewers though. You know what? Let's get some predictions on what do you guys think is going to happen. I mean, we had a Ottoman started off pretty strong here. And looks like Kingston could be making a comeback, you know.
Oh, Italy just got caught though, and that's exactly what I said. The second that somebody gets caught, this is a problem. But thankfully, Italy has cougar form, and she can basically just run away. basically. Oh, she's
Yeah, my bad, guys.
Caitlyn did pick up bottom turret. What's up? Oh.
I thought it was like for some reason auto.
So, from the looks of it, we have. I don't know if Caitlyn's switching up the build and just trying to go for Phantom Dancer now. She picked up the Zeal and the dagger right away. So I mean, the dagger they build into the Blade of the Rune King. And while I was talking, it looks like Xerath picked up a kill again. So Xerath's doing a lot of damage.
Top tower, but she's looks like the dunk squad's coming for her though. So I don't know how this is gonna play out for her.
Not sure why Nasus does he have his.
I think he's got the mana. He's got nothing to do with it. He's got one move.
Well, sticking. I'm just kind of standing there. I don't know. He should.
Yeah, it might be a wooden. Oh, it's worst moored. Yes.
Oh.
I think we're probably gonna get a pause here any minute now. No.
Yes. Well, we're on a 3-minute delay, so.
Oh yeah.
Pause it could be.
That's true. That's true. All right, so it looks like the hamster computer is not running at top quality right now.
I was just like, I'm not sure what the point of him staying around would be. You know, I mean, he had nothing to do there. He didn't have health. He didn't have mana. He didn't even have his ult. So even if he had a little bit of mana to pop his ult, you know, he was just standing around for no reason.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on here. I don't. Oh, did he come back in already? No, he's still DC'd. I wonder if they're gonna get the pause going. Yeah, he's got a point there.
They're not gonna slash pause.
I don't know, man. I mean, this.
You're friends with them, right?
Lord? No,
No. Just back out of the game and then just whisper Double Dream. Just tell him to type in slash pause.
Double Dream's in the he's in the viewer list right now. He can hear me. I'm afraid if I leave the game, I'm not gonna be able to get back in the game. I don't want to take that chance of Riot just completely annihilating me. Double Dream, if you can hear me, man, you know you guys have a pause. To be honest, I don't know how to do it. So
It's just slash pause.
yeah, slash. I can't type, so it doesn't work like that for me.
Yeah, what computer, man?
I don't know. Maybe if they're trying to challenge themselves. Okay, he's back in the game. It looks like.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to, to make the game a little bit more challenging. Maybe this is all part of their elaborate scheme to be down in kills and push their lanes pushed further.
It's called hope, man. They're giving him hope.
Oh man, look at that Lux all, dude.
She's chunking right now.
35-second cooldown. I mean, well, 39-second cooldown, and she could just blast that thing off.
Yeah, they have a lot of wave clear potential, but there's a dragon picked up by Ottoman, so. Ooh.
Yeah, they're gonna take that back. He's getting slapped in the face by sniddly tridents. She's throwing tridents.
Are we gonna call this? Is that a trident? I don't even know what that is.
Ironically, it's not played by Brosidon. That would have been even better if Brosidon was playing with that character. But
agreed. All right, let's see.
Looks like Ottoman's gonna be back in a little bit.
Yeah, they were kind of low. They picked up dragon. Their lanes are pushing, so they just basically need to go push back out.
Kingston's they're probably gonna pick up a middle tower here, but then it's the tier 1 tower. It's not really that big of an issue. Severus just gonna throw down.
We have 6 towers to 2, and that's now 6 towers to 3. But that's the big problem here. Is Kingston doesn't have any more.
There it is. The thrush hook. There's the thrush all down.
There's just sitting back. I mean, and that's exactly what I was, what I had said earlier is if the initiation is just huge, but at the same time, Aurelia's
going for the Rambo.
She can dive like this though, and that's the nice part. She's probably just gonna mop up. Nasus doesn't have an ult. They're probably gonna go ahead and push an inhibitor
This could be an inhibitor right here. I'm sure it's already an inhibitor, but we're obviously doing it.
Yeah. And that, you know,